My breath appears before I move, a small cloud in the sun. The air is sharp but quietly, the day has just begun. Snow stays still along the street, catching bits of light. Every white thing turns to gold for a moment just right. Shadows shorten on the ground, nothing feels in a rush. The cold stays clear around my face, but it doesn't push. I walk slow enough to notice how the silence bends. Winter holds the morning gently and lets it end. Sunlight slips across the snow, breaks into my eyes. Bare trees glow without a sound against an open sky. My hands stay warm inside my coat without me asking why. Some warmth doesn't need a reason, it just passes by. Breath fades out, then comes again like it knows the way. The day feels open, wide and thin, nothing left to say. If this moment moves too fast, I won't slow it down. I let the light stay where it lands on frozen ground. Winter isn't dark at noon, it's clear and calm and bright. The cold and warmth exist at one same light, same light. When my breath no longer shows and the sun moves on, I keep the quiet that it left after it's gone. Light on the pavement, slow and low. Nothing calling, nowhere to go. Cold air resting on my sleeve. I breathe it out, then I leave it be. Steps fall easy, same old sound. Morning still hasn't made a round. Snow stays quiet, thin and bright, holding on to borrowed light. I don't need more, oh, I don't need less. Just this moment, just like this. Stay a flash and then they're gone. Time keeps moving, carries on. Hands get warm without a reason. Something's happened out of season. I don't chase it, I don't mind. Every step falls into time. Snow and sunlight share the ground. No one makes a single sound. I don't ask why, I don't explain. If it's here now, that's enough to stay. Stay a little longer, stay where you are. The day is soft now, nothing too far. Stay a little longer, don't turn loud. Everything I need is right here now. Stay just a little longer, stay before it moves on. Stay, the light is still warm. Stay till it's gone. Stay just a little longer, stay before it moves on. Stay, the light is still warm. Stay till it's gone.
The streetlight hums like it knows me. Flickers once, then stays. Snow takes its time coming down. Each piece choosing its way. Footsteps line up behind me. Disappear as I pass. The night doesn't ask where I'm going. It just lets me laugh. Windows glow for a second, then turn back into walls. Somewhere a radio fades out. I don't turn around at all. The air feels close and not heavy, like a coat I forgot I wore. Nothing's waiting at the corner, but I keep walking more. Snow gathers softly on my sleeve, melts before it makes a sound. The road stretches calm and empty. No reason to slow me down. I count the spaces between breaths, watch the pavement shine. Every step feels oddly steady, like I'm right on time. No one's calling my name tonight. No signs telling me what this means. Just the light above my head and the quiet in between. If this moment slips away, I won't chase it, I know. Some nights I'm meant to stay. They're just warm enough to go. Round electric basement, no voice like or breathy sounds. Mid-fold, low mid-focused, soft highs, mental compression. No volume jumps and no volume jumps. Nothing sharp along the street, nothing out of Ted's rhyme. Being alone, snow rests where it reaches without a sound. keep. The ground feels calm beneath my feet. Almost half asleep. I don't feel the cold arriving. It's already there, warmed by something named in the open air. Sunlight leans into the afternoon, not bright, not thin. It finds the space between my hands and settles in shadows. Soften at the corners, lose their weight. Time moves like it's listening, not early, not late. Every breath leaves gently, nothing pulls it back. The moment opens quietly and stays intact. I walk without collecting anything to hold. Some warmth exists without a shape, without being told. The street feels wider than before, but not empty. The silence carries something soft and steady. Windows glow, then turn away as if they understand that not every light is meant to stay in your hands. I don't stop to mark the passing of this hour. It holds together on its own by a quieter power. The cold and warmth exist at once without a seem, like something you don't question but feel. When the light begins to thin and the ground turns plain, I won't follow where it went or call its name. The day doesn't leave a message, it doesn't ask to stay. It leaves a quiet underneath and moves away. What remains isn't something I can point to or say, just a softer way of standing in the day. Some moments gather slowly, then let you keep a stillness underneath everything that runs deep. A streetlight leans into the night, buzzing low above the road. Snow comes down in broken lines, like it's got nowhere to go. My coat moves with my breathing, steps fall soft and slow. The city keeps its distance, lets the quiet show. Corners pass without a sound, shops already closed, reflections stretch across the ground, quietly dissolve. I don't check the time tonight, I don't count the blocks. Every turn feels easy now, like I forgot to stop. Snow finds space along my sleeve, melts before keeps going quietly, like it's always done. Snow slows down, the night exhales. The silence doesn't stay. I keep what followed me this far and carry it away.
My breath shows up before my words, then fades without a sound. The air is clear, almost thin. Sunlight spreads around. Snow stays quiet on the ground. Not falling, not in a rush. Every shadow feels lighter, every step feels hushed. The cold sits gently on my face, doesn't ask to stay. Light slips through the bare branches, finds its way. Nothing moves except the day, slow and open wide. The winter keeps its distance underneath the sky. The snow turns white into gold. The streets look softer than they are brighter, but still cold. Oh, my hands warm up inside my coat without me noticing. Some moments work in silence without beginning. Breath clouds rise then disappear like they've done enough. The day feels calm, not fragile, just quietly warm. I don't stop, I don't hurry, I let the light decide where the snow reflects the sky. I walk inside it. Soon I won't ask it back. Winter light is never loud, it knows that fact. It stays between the cold and clear, between the dark and kind, like breath in the open air, gone but still in mind. Gone but still in mind.
Cold air settles on the street. Breath shows up then fades away. The sun moves low but steady across a quiet day. Snow stays thin along the ground, not bright, not turning gray. Every shadow finds its place and slowly rearranges. Windows hold a softer light than they did an hour ago. Nothing here is waiting, nothing needs to know. I walk without a reason, just keeping an even pace. The day feels open in my hands, like something I don't have to chase. Sunlight rests on frozen white, breaks in smaller tones. Edges blur where warmth appears, then leaves them on their own. Bare trees draw their careful lines against a pale blue sky. The cold stays clear around my skin, but lets the warmth pass by. My hands grow warm inside my coat without a second thought. once again. Returns and disappears in time with every step. The afternoon stays balanced, nothing more, nothing less. When the snow looks plain again and the sun begins to lean, I keep the calm that filled the space between what I have seen. Ooh, 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 ooh. Sound settles in before I do, finds the shape of the day. Cold air waits along the street while the light stays. Snow holds still where it landed, nothing moves too fast. The rhythm feels already there before the moment asks. My breath shows up a little late, then clears the frame. Sunlight rests on frozen ground. Without a name, I step into what's already playing. No need to begin. Day was moving quietly, I just walked in. Cut the open sky, lines without a plan, shadows shift then even out where they can. If warmth appears inside the cold, it doesn't explain, it stays between the notes a while, then moves again. Ooh, 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 ooh. Sound keeps going on and I fall behind. I don't try to hold the shape of what aligns. Some moments start without a word and end the same. Like light on snow at midday here then plain. Drifts out into the air. Before I take a step, the cold is clear, almost gentle, like it knows when to rest. Sunlight spreads across the street, thin and slow and wide. Snow keeps still reflecting back, a softer kind of white. Shadows settle at my feet, shorter than they were. Nothing here is asking me to move a little faster. The day feels open quietly, like it has time. Winter holds the light just long enough for me to walk inside. softly drawn. The street feels wider than it was before the night was gone. I walk without a destination. Nothing pulls or leads. Day feels steady in my hands, like something I don't need. Sunlight spreads across the snow, turns white into a glow. Every surface seems to wait, then lets the brightness show. Bare trees stand against the sky, clear lines, no disguise. The cold remains around my skin, but warmth stays in my eyes. My hands stay calm inside my coat, the air feels thin but kind. Some comfort comes so quietly, it doesn't leave a sign. I don't pause, I don't reflect, I let the moment pass. The light keeps finding where to land without being asked. Breath returns then disappears in time with every step. The day keeps moving evenly, nothing overstep. When the snow begins to dull and brightness moves away, I keep the calm that stayed with me from walking through the day.
Cold air clears the afternoon, the street stays wide and plain. Sunlight rests on frozen ground and moves again. Snow reflects a quiet shine, not bright enough to lead, just enough to show the shape of what I see. Footsteps fall at an even pace, no reason to decide. The day unfolds without a push on either side. Nothing here is asking me to slow or choose. I walk inside the open space the light moves through. Bare branches cut the sky, thin lines steady and clean. The cold remains around my hands, but warmth stays in between. Windows catch a passing glow, then turn away. The moment doesn't settle in, it knows its place. I don't stop to name the time, I let it pass. Some calm arise without a sound, then doesn't last. If the sun leans just a little before it goes, I keep how it felt on snow. That's all I know. Ooh, 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 breath fades quicker than before. The day holds still, winter light is never loud. It never
round electric bass. No voice like a breathy sounds, no like a breathy sounds. Autumn jump, cold air keeps everything awake. Edges stay clear, nothing drifts, nothing flows, everything's here. I match my steps to traffic lights, green and gone. The day keeps time efficiently and moves on. Snow becomes a surface now, flat and bright. It holds the sun for half a beat, then turns it white. Reflection block by block. The city runs on simple rules, tick and lock. I don't slow to read the signs, I pass them clean. The space between each moment stays unseen. Warmth exists in motion, only not in rest. It shows up briefly in my hands, then does less. I let the hour do its work, no need to stay. The afternoon completes itself and clears the way. When light shifts off the pavement and angles thin, nothing ends, nothing starts, it just steps in. I leave the scene exactly as it was, no reply. Some days hold their shape best when you walk by. Cold air clears the street, red shows and leaves. Sunlight spreads without heat across the sleeve. Snow stays thin on the ground, not trying to shine. The city keeps a measured sound, right on time. Shadows shift a little closer, then let go. Their branches cross the sky, slow and low. Nothing here is asking for a reason why. The day moves forward evenly, and so do I. Windows catch the light, then turn plain. Footsteps fall and fall again, the same. If warmth passes through the cold, I let it be. Some things work best quietly around me. Breath fades faster than before, no sign to keep. The sun leans just enough into the street when noon begins to loosen and drift away.
keep the day.
Streetlight humming over me. Snow moves slow like it has time. White turns gold for just a second, then disappears in the night. My breath floats and lets me go. Footsteps soften on the road. Nothing calling, nothing waiting. Still I keep the steady flow.
The streetlight dims but doesn't fade, like it's guarding something small. Snow falls slow, almost careful, afraid to touch the ground at all. My breath hangs low, then drifts away, learns how to disappear. The night feels wide, not empty, just quiet enough to hear. Footsteps sink into the dark, soft against the stone. Every sound feels distant now, like it's not my own. Windows glow behind thin glass and slowly turn to gray. The city folds into itself and lets the cold stay. Snow rests briefly on my coat, then changes into rain. Nothing here is trying hard, nothing needs a name. The road reflects a deeper light, bitter, warm and slow. Not enough to lead me home, just enough to know. Time moves differently tonight between the lamps and trees. The cold wraps close around my hands but doesn't ask to leave. If there's warmth inside my chest, it doesn't rush or speak. It stays the way the snow does, soft and incomplete. Streetlights pass like quiet thoughts that don't need to remain. Each one leaves a softer dark behind it, not a stain. When the last light slips away and the night turns still, I don't follow what I feel.
I let it follow me. Cold air rests along my face. The light arrives without a sound. Snow stays still on the open street, holding what the sun lays down. My breath appears and clears its shape. Nothing asks me to explain. The day moves slow, a steady line across I won't try to keep it near. Winter light is brief and kind, clear enough to feel not here. When the snow looks plain again and noon begins to move on, I carry how the light once felt on cold air. Then it's gone. The morning already happened. I'm late to nothing at all. The street runs straight ahead, no questions on the wall. Cold air sharpens the edges of cars, a glass of stone. Everything feels outlined like it prefers to be alone. The sun doesn't soften much, it just shows what's there. Snow turns into a surface, light moves across it bare. I adjust my pace without thinking, match the sound of my shoes. The day keeps its shape in silence, I move inside it too. Without collision, eyes forward, hands inside. No one's holding a moment, no one's asking repeat the same reflection, block after block. Time feels practical today, easy to unlock. The cold stays clean around me, never close enough to stay. Some warmth exists in motion, not in words, not in delay. I don't slow to make it meaningful, I don't rush it through. The afternoon works efficiently, and so do I. Begins to angle and the snow loses its tone. Nothing feels unfinished, nothing feels on. The day doesn't leave a message, it doesn't ask to remain. It does exactly what it needs to, then moves on again.
My breath cuts lines into the air, then fades before it lands. Cold light spills along the street like it was always planned. Snow doesn't fall, it listens first and settles where it can. Every surface holds the sun, as long as it's allowed. The pavement hums beneath my steps, a quiet, steady tone. Shadows slide along the walls, never on their own. Wider than before, but nothing feels too much. Winter keeps its distance now, still close enough to touch. Light breaks open on the snow, turns edges soft and slow. The cold stays sharp around my face, but lets the warmth still show. Bare branches draw thin signals across the open blue. I follow lines I didn't mean, but somehow always knew. My hands move freely in my coat, the air stays calm and thin. Some warmth arrives so easily, it doesn't settle in. Through, I don't make it stay. The day keeps moving at its pace, and I move the same. Breath returns, then disappears in rhythm with my walk. Streetlight sleeps in daylight now, no need for it to talk. Snow reflects a quieter sun, not bright but steady clear. Winter holds this moment still, then loosens it from here. When the light shifts just enough and shadows stretch again, I won't try to keep the shape of how it felt back then. Some days are only meant to pass and leave a certain tone, like warmth inside the colder air you notice when it's gone. Round electric bass, no voice like or breathy sounds. Light settles where it touches like it plans to last. Snow rests without a sound on death I haven't taken. The day feels held together, soft like rain. I don't feel the cold arrive. It's already here, worn by something unseen but every breath it leaves gently, nothing pulls it back. The moment opens quietly and stays intact. Sunlight leans into the street, not bright, not thin. It finds a space between my hands and settles in. Shadows soften at the edges, lose their way. Time moves like it's listening. Not late, I walk without collecting anything at all. The calm comes amidst, then falls. If warmth passes through the air, I let it be. Some things feel deeper when they leave no mark on me. When the light begins to thin and the ground turns plain, I won't follow where it went or call its name. The day doesn't need a reason to feel complete. It leaves a quiet under everything I keep. Cold air sharpens every sound, even the quiet ones. My breath cuts through the space, then comes undone. The street is wide, almost empty. Light pools on the ground. Snow keeps time without moving, nothing spins around. Cars pass slow like thoughts I don't need to finish. Windows flash and disappear before I can wish. The sun hangs higher than it should for how cold it feels. It warms the edges of the day, not the center, just the same. So a patient light, not bright enough to leave, just enough to say the day is doing what it needs. Bare trees stand like open lines, drawn once then left alone. Every shadow knows its place, every step feels known. My hands stay loose inside my coat, the cold stays clear, not hard. Some warmth doesn't settle in, it just keeps guard. I don't slow down or understand, I don't try to see. The day keeps moving carefully and carries me. Breath fades quicker than before, the light begins to lean. Winter never holds a thing, it keeps the in-between. When the snow turns flat again and noon begins
begins to pass, I'll leave the moment where it stood and let it last.
The streetlight stays on a little longer, like it forgot to sleep. Snow drifts down without a reason, soft enough to keep. My shadow stretches thin, let's go, slides along the ground. Every step I didn't plan still makes a steady sound. Windows flicker, then turn quiet. Curtains breathing close. The city lowers its shoulders. Nothing it needs to show. I pull my hands a little deeper in to borrow warmth. The night doesn't move me forward, but it doesn't pull me back. Snow collects on passing moments, melts before I care. It lands, it fades, it leaves no trace, like it was never there. The road reflects a muted glow, gold mixed into gray. Every light feels almost kind in an unimportant way. Not an unimportant way. Not an unimportant way. Not an unimportant way. No messages, no destination, just blocks I recognize. Time moves slower between steps under open skies. If something's following my pace, I don't turn around, I let the quiet keep its distance. Let the sound stay sound. Breath comes out then disappears, like it learned to leave. Some things don't need a reason, some things don't ask to be. When the streetlight falls behind me and the snow lets go, I won't name what stayed inside, I already know.